Hello, and welcome to my public speaking informational essay, I suppose. The topic of this essay is artificial intelligence and the positives it brings. Artificial intelligence is, for those of you who don't know, the advancement of intelligence in computers. To start off this small tangent, I would like to start with a story about my high school teacher, Mr. Keller. Every day in programming class, he would walk into it and pump his hand in the air and say, "Computers are dumb." And from this, it did two things. It relieved the stress on the students, and it told the truth. Computers are dumb. They are devices that require input. But with artificial intelligence, it's quickly becoming not the case. And yes, that is scary. It's a scary thought. But is that fear coming from the unknown, or is it coming from the media's portrayal of AI? From Terminator to iRobot to Space Odyssey, AI has proven to be a useful technology in ways that most people don't know about, which is why I chose it to talk about. You may not even know, AI is in almost every profession: healthcare, education, public services, and even in your life. Let's expand on that a little bit. Where is AI in your life? AI in your life is in your phone, in your home, even in your walls at some points. Artificial intelligence has one purpose, and that is to enrich our lives. This enrichment comes in many forms. For instance, calendars, radios, MP3 players. These are all devices that were once staples in the American home, but now have gone away. No longer do you actually need a calendar to tell the date, or a clock to tell you the time. You can simply utter the phrase, "Hey Google, what time is it?" And it will reply with the time. These digital assistants use narrow AI to more easily predict what you want, whether it be from your music choice, to your voice, to everything. Not only can these digital assistants save you time, but they can also save you money. These digital assistants have the unique ability to control things from your home. There are multiple facets in these devices that allow you to turn off the lights, shut your car or garage door, or even lock your house. These devices' interconnectivity is what gives them the efficiency they need. For example, did you not think the LG Smart Bulb, the bulb that is the choice of the Google Home, is actually 80% more efficient than an incandescent? It's the truth, in that MP3 players, the old things where you used to clip on your pants, the sales from those have gone down significantly from 2013 to 2018. And that is saying something, because Alexa came out in 2015, Amazon's flagship digital assistant. And there's another piece of AI that you may know of, that you may not think much of, and that's self-driving cars. This technology is fast advancing and is not going to stop. Unless you're a pedestrian, of course. And that brings me on to the topic of safety. It's a heavily debated issue with self-driving cars, and rightfully so. Because self-driving cars are, at the end of the day, cars, and cars do harm people. But with artificial intelligence, these cars don't harm people, they learn. Utilizing new memory and new tools like this Xenon second generation processor and the VANet network connectivity, these cars learn. And with this learning comes more safety. Another great application of self-driving cars is land development and land procural. And you may be thinking, what? But listen, your car would essentially become an Uber, a taxi. You could have it take you to the place you want it to take you to, and then have it drive to a specific parking location. No longer will these towers, these garages in these cities be empty during non-big events. They will be full of self-driving cars waiting to get pinged, to get picked up. It would help urban areas develop more land for more recreational use even. Moving past AI in your life, let's think about healthcare. AI in healthcare is the main reason I made this topic. It's very close and dear to me. AI in healthcare is being used to detect certain diseases such as heart disease and cancer Both of these diseases my mother had, and both that were luckily caught early, but she's still passed. AI can save lives, and it can change lives just as well. To give you a even bigger example of this, the seniors, these individuals who have lived past their lifespan and are now sitting in homes lonely because no one wants to visit them, or these really unorganized government buildings don't have the organizational skills to manage them. AI is helping give them companionship in ways never expected. My grandmother, who unfortunately lives with her husband, had a stroke a few weeks ago, and we got her an Alexa, and she loves it. She talks to it constantly, and it gives her helpful advice and helpful tips, and she sees it as more than just a tool. Compare that to something along the lines of a senior center. What can AI do to help them get their operation running nicer and cleaner? AI can help. AI is essentially another pair of boots on the ground for any sort of business or profession. It's not just the tool you look at. Moving on. To summarize this whole thing, the point of this speech was to get the point across that AI is not this apocalyptic world ender that many people push it to be. It is a tool that humanity will use to advance. From personal use to healthcare, to education, to public services, AI is an amazing gift to us that we are developing and that we should not stop developing. Is AI at certain points a bit intrusive? Yes, but at the end of the day, it's doing more harm than it is good currently. Just to end off this speech, I do want to state, I hope you learned a lot more than you knew before about artificial intelligence, and I hope I've changed your perspective on it, as this is a very near and dear topic to my heart. As in the future, I do plan to be working with it. And I would hate to be considered a bad guy for doing so. Thank you for watching my speech, and thank you for listening. Hope you all have a good day.